Hi, we are the Lifetime Travelmates.
For the last few weeks, we have been traveling around Sri Lanka, following the west and south coast. We discovered spectacular beaches and had some amazing experiences, snorkeling with fish and turtles and seeing amazing creatures. Later, we left the coast to go deeper in the central highlands.
No problem, my friend.
On these adventures, we travel by train, bus, tuk-tuk, jeep, bike, and boat.
This island.
For the next few weeks, we're going to experience more culture and history of Sri Lanka, the food, amazing cities, the beautiful nature in the mountains, popular tourist spots, and some hidden gems in the country.
Amazing, no?
This is a journey exploring Sri Lanka. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to follow our adventures.
Previously on Lifetime Travelmates. After climbing Adam's Peak and its more than 5,000 steps, we took a break from exploring nature in Sri Lanka and visited the second largest city, Kandy. The train ride from Hatton to Kandy was epic. We loved hanging out the train doors, admiring the tea plantations and the whole landscape. In Kandy, we really enjoyed wandering around the streets full of old colonial buildings, street vendors and religious sites, including the amazing Temple of the Tooth. This World Heritage Site was huge, and since it's so popular, there were so many visitors. But we managed to go inside following the long line, and we got to see the ritual ceremonies and admire the architecture, the atmosphere and the surroundings of the whole temple complex.
Now we're inside the Sigiriya complex. It's really huge. I thought it was just a rock in the middle of nowhere, but it's not. It's a really well-planned city with gardens and probably palace inside the fortress. So we're very excited to check inside.
We have finally arrived at Sigiriya, Sri Lanka's most popular tourist attraction. We stayed in Dambulla, strategically located near the important attractions in the area, Dambulla Cave Temple and Sigiriya's Lion Rock.
The highlight of Sigiriya is definitely the rock fortress situated 350 meters high above the sea level. We're going to climb up more than 1,000 steps to reach the top. Well, it's nothing. We did 5,000 steps in Adam's Peak. This UNESCO World Heritage Site attracts visitors all year round. Even during the rainy season, you have to wait in line on some of the stairs and paths to arrive at the top of the rock. But we didn't mind the crowds. We were excited for what was waiting for us.
I don't know how many steps we've done already, but this is pretty steep.
Even though climbing those steep staircases was tiring, the views were very rewarding the whole time. Wherever we looked, we were blown away by the surroundings, imagining how that place was used as a planned fortress some 100 years ago.
At some point during the climb up, visitors can see this giant lion-shaped stone, which is the last challenge to reach the rock fortress on top. Now only the front parts remain, but just imagine how incredible it would have been when it was first built in the 5th century.
From this point on, we could see more and more visitors coming from many parts of the world. Many of them out of breath, maybe because of the steep climbing, but also maybe from the breathtaking views.
at the top, we were fascinated by what we were seeing. This beautifully designed city is a masterpiece of ancient urban planning.
Sigiriya was built by the 5th century king 𝗃𝗵𝗃 I, who ruled the native Sinhalese dynasty, the Maurya. The imposing fortress was the capital of the Sinhalese kingdom until 𝗃𝗵𝗃 was defeated in the year 495 by his own brother. But we wondered why the king wanted his city fortress built on the top of the rock 300 meters above the sea level. There is an interesting story behind it. In the year 477, 𝗃𝗵𝗃 I ordered to kill his father and seize the throne from his brother Moggallana, the younger brother but legal heir to the throne since he was conceived with the royal consort of the king. Moggallana was forced to escape to South India. The king 𝗃𝗵𝗃, not accepted by his new subjects, was fearing an attack from his brother to get back to the throne, so he moved the capital from Anuradhapura to the central part of Sri Lanka and built his royal palace at the top of the rock to make sure it would not be invaded by his brother, the right heir of the throne, Moggallana. Sigiriya was constructed using the most advanced technology at that time. But it didn't stop Moggallana, who organized an army in South India and returned to Sri Lanka to claim his right to the throne. In the year 495, there was a big battle in the plains surrounding Sigiriya. 𝗃𝗵𝗃's army was defeated and he killed himself with his own sword, ending his reign. And Moggallana became the king as Moggallana I. Sigiriya Rock Fortress is one of the best preserved surviving ancient urban sites in Asia from the first millennium and designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1982.
We made it! Next morning, we went to the Dambulla Cave Temple, which took only about 10 minutes walking from our accommodation. Once you enter the temple complex, the first thing you see is the museum. To go to the cave temple, you have to go to the left side and climb up the stairs.
Too many stairs recently, but all the views.
And after a few minutes, you will find a ticket office surrounded by a few monkeys hoping to get some food from visitors. From there, just a few more stairs and you are at the top. Our legs were still in pain after climbing up the Sigiriya Rock on the previous day, but good effort brings good rewards, right? Since we were not in a rush, we took a few breaks enjoying the stunning views of the area, and we also ran into this cute friend.
So we arrived here at the rock temple, and the views are quite spectacular.
We left our shoes outside and finally entered the cave temple.
We've been to a few cave temples, but we've never seen these like wall paintings on the ceiling.
The Dambulla temple has 5 caves and 157 statues of the Lord Buddha, many intricate and delicate paintings that cover the ceiling and walls, created with indigenous traditional paints. These 5 cave temples have been pilgrims' destinations for centuries. Given the discovery of human skeletons dating back around 3,000 years in the local area, it is assumed these caves were homes to prehistoric locals and then converted into a temple in the 1st century BC by King 𝗁𝗏𝗏. He was exiled from Anuradhapura at the time, seeking refuge from South Indian invaders. He spent 15 years in hiding within the caves before reclaiming his capital. As a way of gratitude, he built the temples with the caves he once hid inside.
It's getting hot and sunny. I think it's time to go.
And that was the end of our stay in Dambulla. Time to continue our journey.
No direct bus to our next destination, so we stopped at Trincomalee bus station and got on the bus to
Lovely beach. We're still waiting in the bus. We don't know how longer we have to wait. We still don't know, because in Sri Lanka normally they wait until they fill up all the seats in the bus, and they depart when the bus is full. Our accommodation is right in front of the beach, so we are excited to enjoy the beach.
on the next episode of a journey exploring Sri Lanka.
We will leave the central province to head to the northeast coast of Sri Lanka.
Nila Valley,
a beautiful area famous for its white sand beaches and crystal clear waters.
I think it's one of the best places we've ever done snorkeling.
There we will take a boat to Pigeon Island, where we will have one of our best snorkeling experience of our life.
So good.
Thanks for watching till the end of this episode. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And share this video with your friends. If you want to support our channel and be part of our content creation, you can become one of our patrons or join our YouTube channel membership. Members can choose among different tiers to support us. Each tier will unlock benefits and give you access to behind the scenes, early access to future videos, unreleased footage, and many more exclusive contents and perks. The music you hear on this series is provided by Epidemic Sound. It is a super helpful service for content creators who need copyright-free music. Epidemic Sound is a home for artists with excellent music quality and a big variety of genres and styles. Check the link on the description to get 30 days of free copyright music.